What's up team? Professor Mike, Coach T back again with another video for you guys. Again, looking at defense today, right? Defense principles really, not technique, from the back position, okay? You've had your back taken, something's gone wrong a long time ago, all right? You've got to have the tools to get out, all right? Lots of different ways to get out of the back control. Today, we're not going to show you any techniques. We're going to talk about what you want to be thinking about when someone takes your back. Okay, this is going to be a first for Coach T to take my back. All right, so I'm going to ask him just to take the back position. He's going to have his hooks in. He's going to have a seatbelt control. It really doesn't matter what controls your opponent has right now. Okay, there's defenses and there's escapes from specific situations. But what I want you to understand are some of the key principles that I think about when I end up in this situation. It doesn't happen often, but every now and again. Right, so alignment. I know if my opponent is aligned with me, his chest is stuck to my back, I am a target. All right, so one of the main things I want to think about, okay, we're going to talk about stopping the choke and defending first, but just on a principle, positional basis, alignment is everything. All right, if I'm able to misalign, even to here, this makes it much more difficult for my opponent to submit me. In fact, I only have to get to here and the choke isn't even available. Okay, you physically can't reach round. All right? So we're always trying to misalign ourselves with our opponent. The reason I talk about that first is I see a lot of great defense here, and of course we'll talk about that right now, but then people forget about the alignment principle. And I see a lot of people actually gluing themselves to their opponent's back and moving. This does nothing. I have to misalign at the earliest opportunity. Okay, so we understand that. That's what I want you to do, is misalign. Move your back either this way or this way away from your opponent. Okay, misalign. Remember that word. Okay, but obviously, whilst we're doing that, we need to deal with the main problem here. Okay, the main problem is our opponent has a strangle arm extremely close to our neck. Okay, so my whole focus of defense must be this arm. And I will use two arms to defend his one attack. I will also use my chin tucked in to deny that inside space that he wants to apply the strangle, okay? So 3 defenses against 1 will win. Understand that your opponent will be doing everything they can to re-establish better controls and to beat the deficit problem that they have, all right, by controlling your grips, manipulating your limbs to get to a point where they have one arm against your neck. At that point, they're going to probably win. So you need to make sure you maintain these defenses at all costs. Don't get lazy and think about clearing hooks and leave your neck exposed, because that's what's going to finish you off. So we want 2 hands here at all times, chin tucked, okay? What do we think about? Misalignment, okay? Already, even by going to this side, just turning an inch, I've made it difficult for Coach T to apply any strangles from here. Never mind the fact I still have 2 hands, okay? If I'm able to clear hooks without using my hands, I will, okay? If I'm able to control his limbs using my lower limbs, I will. All the time, looking to misalign to get to a point where I'm able to come back on top and win the position. Okay? It's not that tricky. Okay? It just looks really difficult. It's not. Think about misalignment whilst maintaining total control over the strangle arm, and you will do okay. So just look at that real quick. We went to what we all consider the weak side for Coach T, the strong side for me. Actually, with a good head trap here, both sides are challenging to misalign from. Okay, and he's doing a great job there. So I may have to manipulate, all right? But I'm going to try and do it without. So I always want to try and get to, when I'm escaping, this big open space here. Okay? Misalignment, control. And then the next thing I want to think about is head to the mat, shoulders to the mat, back to the mat. Okay, here. Misalign when we can. We might catch him on the way down. Misaligned already. Head to the mat. Okay? Wiggle, wiggle. Shoulders to the mat. You may at this point need to clear hooks. You may need to clear them before. You may have done it already. No problem. I don't say you must clear the hook first every time, because you don't. You need to misalign. Okay, but sometimes against good players, you may need to clear the hook first. Just remember that. Okay, but for the basics, just misalign. Okay, sometimes you don't even need to clear the hooks. Shoulders to the mat, back to the mat. No more back control here. Okay, no more back control. Step, I can come towards my opponent. Okay, I can stay here with the inside space. I can come through the closed guard. Lots of options. In an ideal world, that's what will happen. Remember what we need to do. Stop the choke, stop the strangle, chin, two hands, misalign. What happens if we go to this side? It's just going to be more difficult, but the principles are the same. Okay? I can maybe beat the hook early. That's legit, that's good. Control. Okay? Notice now it's much harder though to get my head to the mat. In fact, it's pretty much impossible so long as my opponent keeps his arm around my shoulder. Okay? It's just a problem. We need to fix it. 2-on-1 control, you already have this. Beat the arm. Baseball bat grip. Thread the head. Head to the mat. Shoulders to the mat. Back to the mat. Okay? You are out of back control. Nothing to worry about. Come back on top. Win the inside space. It's your game to lose now. Okay? That's Coach T. So the next time you have your back taken, or maybe you're super clever and you start with your back taken in training a lot and you get used to that position, okay? You've got time to think. Don't forget, you have 3 defenses against their 1 attack, so you have time, all right? Figure out the problems, okay? One by one. Remember, misalignment will win you the position, okay? Misalign, maintain control, head to the mat, shoulders to the mat, back to the mat. That's all you need to do. Take care. See you guys soon.